Hello, and welcome to F125. It's finally time to bring N95 racing back, and that's what we're gonna do today in the first episode of our MyTeam career mode. We have a lot of stuff to do, so let's get right into it. We can choose a professional background this time, and we are going for head engineer, because in high school, for the people who don't know, I studied industrial engineering. But besides that, we're also gonna choose for the least amount of help with cash, performance, everything, because we are gonna start from the bottom and work our way up. As a title sponsor, we are going for Formi, I don't know how you call it, but that will be our title sponsor. It's quite sad that we only got 3 options. Hopefully in the coming seasons we'll have a few more. And I also have no clue, by the way, how to get like those extra decals to put on the car. Red Bull Racing, thank you very much for your engine, as we are now going towards our first driver. We have a lot of options, as you can see, even Michael Schumacher and Ayrton Senna. I watched Team at Maldek's video and I saw that he was turning off like the legendary drivers, or like the legend drivers. I should have done the same. I don't know if that's still possible, but our first driver is Richard Verschoor. And to make it a full Dutch lineup, we are going for Jarno Opmeer as well. This is our team. I am ready. Are you?
Hello and welcome to this very special live stream. Great to be with you all, because today we're going to witness history.
That's absolutely right, Natalie, because for so many years we've wondered exactly what 11 teams would look like on the grid. Guess what? Today is the day we find out.
And we are here at the team's state-of-the-art HQ. We'll be seeing their brand new car very soon, but behind every team, behind every car, there's one person central to it all.
Yes, and they've been described as somewhat of an engineering genius, coming up with all the ideas to push the car and the sport to its limits. The question is, though, will they be able to step out of their comfort zone to deal with all the things that come with being a leader, dealing with the team's finances, sponsors, motivating the team and the drivers? Will they be able to juggle that, or will they drop the ball?
And we'll be seeing more behind the scenes as the season progresses. But of course, it is all about what happens on track. So, without further ado, let's see the fruits of their labor, the brand new 2025 car.
Look at this beauty. This will be our car for the very first race of the season. Something that I forgot to change was the decals. I didn't know that was possible. I mean, I knew, but I forgot. The same with the numbers. They look absolutely horrible on the car during the first race weekend. But don't worry about that. We'll fix that for the second episode. And yeah, it's looking good. I like it.
Well, thank you all for joining us. The team have done an incredible job. The car looks sensational.
It certainly does. Congratulations, and all the very best for the season ahead.
Thank you very much, Natalie. We have a lot of stuff to do, and as you can see now on F125 we have owner training, as I decided to go for the engineering part. That's where we already got our first focus point. But the thing that we are really looking forward to is the development of the car. We have by far the worst car out of all of them, but we decided to go for 2 upgrades, one in chassis and the other one in downforce, rear downforce to be specific. I don't know why, I just felt like that would be the right way to do it. And as you can see, only 1 slot is available for development, which means that once they are done creating it, researching it, then we still have to develop them one by one. So in these menus, we gotta figure out a way to get 2 development options at the same time, because one is not enough. We will not have both upgrades for both drivers. They will both get 1 for the first race, which is really unfortunate, because we want to upgrade as quick as possible. We're gonna do some upgrades, but not the ones I should have done.
So, we're gonna need to open talks with drivers for next season. They could be ours, or are currently driving for other teams. You should head to the driver comms page to see who you want to consider.
I like how it looks like it's something urgent, even though pre-season testing hasn't even started. But I don't want to use both of the slots yet, as you only get 2 options. So the first one is going to Carlos Sainz, to get a bit more experienced driver in. And he also accepted Williams as his team, so I guess he's kind of open for not such a good team and to bring it to the top of the table. But we are doing another upgrade. Here we go. Engine power, give it to me, please. That will come on after the Chinese Grand Prix. Yes, the first one, the rear downforce will go to Verschoor, and the chassis will go to Opmeer. That's it. Nothing else that we can really do, which is kind of sad, but okay. So we know our priorities to do everything. And now we have to choose our driver for this race. The way that I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna alternate in between the different drivers. Every other race, or like every race, will be driven by another driver. Unless it's a home race. Now, we only have one home race as a team and as a driver. So, yeah, that's not gonna happen this year. But today, we are starting as Jarno Opmeer. Into practice we go. Yeah, you can already see the number. That does not look good. The green clashes with the red and with the white. But still, the car looks quite good. First day in Australia, because pre-season testing is never in Australia. It's always in Bahrain. Or before that, it was in Barcelona, of course. We're doing our practice sessions. And we don't really want to do much more because we want to go into qualifying. That's what it's all about here.
And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
It is Saturday and it is qualifying number 1. Richard Verschoor is already on track, so we're going to follow on board with him, see if he is doing a good lap. I think this is still his out lap, so we shouldn't be focused on it too much. But we are going out on track as well, and Lando Norris almost crashed into the back of us. Luckily, we didn't get a penalty for impeding there. But we are starting our first lap, and we are using ERS. Of course, we want to be the fastest through the first corner. Pretty well done, if I say so myself. And it has changed a lot. Even though the track is completely the same, the way that the car feels, or like not, yeah, the car feels to the track is completely different because it's now lighter and it's not handmade anymore. But we crossed the finish line to do our first lap and it's P11 already. Well, honestly, I'll show you the results already because we didn't go out anymore. I am not in the top 14. Max Verstappen is the quickest. That's something that we like to see as well. Except if we are fighting with Verstappen, then we want to be ahead. Bortoletto getting P7 is quite rare as well. But we are 15th and our teammate is P22. He is 3.5 seconds off and we are 1.6 seconds quicker than him. This showed me that I shouldn't be up there and that my AI level was too low. So before we go into the race, there's only one thing we have to do. The difficulty goes up from 100 to 105. Let's go racing.
The winter is over. It's time for Formula 1 2025. Yes, that long break that you've all been coping with so well can now be put to the back of your minds. It's on-track action and it's off-track drama. That's what we're looking forward to. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Piastri, Leclerc, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Tsunoda, Russell, Sainz, Ocon, and Alex Albon, Fernando Alonso, Antonelli, Pierre Gasly, and Bortoletto, Hadjar, Opmeer, Nico Hülkenberg, and Lance Stroll, Lawson, Behrman, Doohan, and Richard Verschoor rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
It's not looking good for our teammates. It's gonna be so weird saying this next race because then it's actually Opmeer who is our teammate instead of Richard Verschoor. So Yeah, it's gonna be an entire mindfuck doing this all season. But hey, that's what we decide to do, and I like it, honestly. As the race is starting, 3, 4, 5 lights. And it's go, go, go in the 25 season. Max Verstappen and one of the McLarens, I don't know which one it is, are leading the race. And we are going down the inside into turn 1, cutting the corner, but no track limits warning, luckily. For some reason, the throttle is not working properly. So that's why we are losing a few positions, but down the inside we go of Kimi Antonelli. It was not supposed to be this way, so we decided to back off, and we are settling into P13. Something that I noticed throughout this entire race. Well, you can see it here. I don't know how, I don't know why, but that final corner, the AI is overpowered. Next lap we are making a small mistake, so I'll give you that. But once again, we lose so much time going on to the start-finish straight. And Gasly is not being patient. I am getting my first warning in just lap 4, which is also not good. But hey, at least we're still P13. Never mind? No, okay, we're still good, we're still good. He's not attacking us just yet. We are still close to the guys ahead. Getting DRS from lap 2 onwards. Just like last year. But Gasly with the better car is going down the inside into turn 9 and 10. I still call it 11 and 12 because I think that's what it was before. Honestly, I don't really know the numbers of corners. Because in my brain it's just like, okay, we go driving, we go left, we go right, but we don't even get a bit of resting time in between the fights, because Gasly just passes and now Hülkenberg is all the way up our ass, basically, as he's trying to overtake us around the outside into turn 3. That's not gonna happen. We are going deep into turn 3, almost going off track. Luckily no warning, that would have been number 2 already. But we stay ahead in P14. Lap 7 it is already. And Hülkenberg is taking a look around the outside. He is not making that move stick as we are staying in P14. Getting a second warning already. We have to watch out for the rest of the race to not get any more warnings. But the first stint is already coming to an end for a few of the drivers as Hülkenberg is into the pits. Which releases Liam Lawson, the beast here at VCarb. Or Racing Bulls, or AlphaTauri, or Minardi, however you like to call it. And he's already trying to overtake us. He's of course on the hard tires. And I can tell you something, if the tires are gone, they are not just going away slightly. No, you will lose seconds and seconds of time with the tire wear on this game. Or that's at least what I noticed so far in this race. Which you will see later on as well. Spoiler alert. But it's lap 10 and we are trying to get back to Liam Lawson around the outside, going into the fast left-right chicane. Oh boy, is it beautiful. It's the same move that Piastri did in real life, but the track is dry. I want to say dry, but yes, it is still dry. It says yellow flags and rain coming in 15 minutes is all kicking off here in lap 10. And it looks like that's Kimi Antonelli, who's out of the race, out of his debut race for Mercedes. As we are pitting this lap. I was hoping for a safety car, which would have gotten us a few spots extra, maybe. But Hülkenberg is going through. And for some reason, I don't know why, but Pierre Gasly is behind us. He was already ahead of us in like lap 5, so if something went wrong there, I think that might have been the pit stop issue, or maybe a front wing change from a battle with someone else. I honestly don't know. But we reacted to the rest of the grid, as I was planning on going in on lap 14 instead of lap 11 or lap 10. But we had to react as we were losing so much time compared to the others, and we're colliding with Pierre Gasly.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
No, we will not. Okay, maybe. But we have to push for it really, really hard. As we are entering lap 12. Liam Lawson is coming out of the pits. He's going onto his medium stint. And he's crossing over at turn 1. Jesus Christ, that was close. But luckily, with DRS, with ERS, and with the power in all of us, we get past him. I don't know why I said that, but it sounded good in my head. We are now fighting for P17 with Liam Lawson. I mean, with Liam Lawson sounds logical for P17, but still, we want to be further up ahead, which I also need to change, by the way. Not further up ahead. Of course, we want to win every single race, but that's not possible yet, as we are just in our first debut race here in F1 25, but are our icon on the minimap is red, just like Ferrari, and we need to change that. So I need to remind
Rain is
myself.
forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
It is official. Mark is schizophrenic. What the fuck? What do you mean? No rain and then suddenly rain and then no rain and more people are pitting. It's becoming a crazy race. You can see the clouds now coming closer to us, and Liam Lawson locking up into turn 1, giving us maybe a bit more damage.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
And it's happening again. It's not like it's one time that he's just saying it. No, it keeps happening again and again and again. So honestly, my plan was to go onto these hards and then straight onto the inters. But so far, I don't know if it's even gonna rain. The driver into the pits, by the way, is Richard, of course, our teammate. He's doing his first and I think only stop so far, or what's planned. Don't know what the meeting was about. I'm yawning up me at the moment. Not driving like him though, I'm P14. But we're setting a purple sector 2, which is good. It's basically only going straight, so just have DRS and DRS and you'll be fine. But Lawson is still fighting with us, as Max Verstappen set a fastest lap of 1:20.3, which is 2 seconds quicker than our fastest lap. Onto the start finish straight. Gasly up ahead, Hulkenberg up ahead, and that's already for P12. So hopefully, if Hulkenberg is slow as the Kicksauber is, we should still get close to the top 10.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Oh no! Anyway.
We think we might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
As a fight is kicking up, is starting up ahead, I'm sorry. Mark is telling us that the rain is coming in like 10 to 15 minutes, which is still a long time, but the clowns are looking very angry at me already. And they want to rain, and I want it to rain, because maybe then we have some chaos, which will help us going into the top 10. You know, would be nice having points on debut. As Liam Lawson is trying to deny that by going into P13. Once again, he's braking a lot more than needed into the fast chicane. And oh my god, is that close to track limits? Please, never do that again. As, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, the car is not the easiest as Hulkenberg is into pits. So is Lawson. No, Lawson is not into pits. It looked like somebody else was into pits. I don't know who it was. It looks like a Haas. So Ocon probably. And now we are fighting against the Williams. Oy, 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 oy. They are so quick in this game. They are insanely quick. They are fighting for point-paying positions, which is something that I would like to do as well. I'm currently in P10 and pit window is open. Because I know there's gonna be rain later on, I don't want to pit right now. Which might be a mistake by the time that I'm about to lose. But I'm still in P10. As Carlos Sainz is not happy with us staying ahead of him. So he's trying to force himself into the top 10 positions. But we are not allowing that, as we are getting past again with ERS and with power. Yes, we are still ahead. Yuki Tsunoda, by the way, also in the top 10 now. Took him a while to get there. But I think he made his second pit stop already. We're trying to fight it, and we are winning that fight for now. You never know how long that will take, as out of the final corner we're making another mistake. The tires are only 37%, but the time that I'm doing is a 1:26, which is a good 5 seconds slower than our quickest lap. We're going to follow Carlos Sainz. He slows down on the apex. We have a mistake coming out of the first corner. And we just lose 2 positions at once. Down to P12 we go. There's unfortunately nothing that we can do. We can try to hold on, but it's so difficult to do something like that. As now Oliver Behrman on his debut as well. He is going for it. Slowing down in turn 1, as all drivers are doing for some reason. But we are losing a lot of time to him as well, which is quite unfortunate. As, yeah, you can see there's just the tires going off. I'm sliding through every corner, but there is rain. It is finally happening, and the first time I see a drop of rain, I'm already going into the pits because these tires are so done. They are not working anymore. They have to I don't know, get thrown away into the bin as we are drifting into the pit stop. What a beautiful drift, gotta say so. And what a beautiful strategy from Haas, doing a double stop, which is giving us some hope that we can get in front of maybe one, maybe two. It looks like we are ahead of both, because Behrman might have changed something. I don't know. Bortoletto and Stroll didn't go into the pits, and you can see how much time we're gaining. Oh my god, it doesn't look like it's raining that hard, but the track is still so wet already. I don't know if this is my graphics that I have, because I have it on medium, I think, or high, one of the two. But it looks so weird that it's not even raining that hard, and still we have to go into the pits on the first lap that it starts raining. And it's not easy to control this car, because goddamn, the back end was stepping out. We really need to work on that with the car. As Oliver Behrman around the outside, and he's touching. What the? I need a replay of that, please. You can see here, side by side. Is it my fault or is it his? Honestly, it might be mine. Might be mine. I'm not giving him that much space. But I'm very happy that it didn't crash into the wall there. That would have been a lot of damage. Maybe even a retirement. That's what driving on simulation damage as well. But yes, we are now demoted to P13 with Carlos Sainz and Jack Doohan behind. It's not easy. No, it is not. As in lap 26, yellow flags once again. Who is the unlucky driver? It looks like Oliver Behrman. Is he going to the pits? Yes, he is. No, he is not. What is he doing? In what right mind did he think that that would be okay, as he's now DNFing into the pits? What was that? Honestly,
Okay, clear. 9.
you always need to leave the space. And definitely if you have a blown up engine. Like, what the fuck was that? Yeah, but we move on into the final lap now. We are still in P12, which is not a bad result in our first ever race with N95 Racing. Or was it called 95 Racing? N95 Racing. I gotta look it back, because now it feels weird to say N95 Racing. Max Verstappen wins the Australian Grand Prix, continuing his streak as the championship leader all the way from 2022 to 2025 now. And we are into the final few corners. Jesus Christ, Nick. Come on, take it easy. Jarno? I should say Jarno, not Nick. We are now officially Jarno Opmeer, as we have cooked and we got from P16 to P12. DRS is enabled, but the race is over, so that doesn't matter. Thank you, FIA, for enabling that DRS for the final few milliseconds. But we finished in P12, which is not a bad result. Hopefully our teammate Richard Verschool made up a few positions as well. Liam Lawson is driver of the day. And who's on the podium? Let's take a look.
It's another victory and a champion's performance from Max Verstappen.
Well, they kept us guessing during pre-season testing. We all wondered who it was going to be, and to have them drawn out here today, that they are the ones to beat, just goes to show that all the work they put in has really counted.
It's time for our podium celebrations. And as ever in Formula One, 3 is the magic number. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen.
GG's to Max and the McLaren drivers. Just like real life, it's them three fighting for the championship. Honestly, I don't expect us to be anywhere near the podium this season, but you never know what might happen. I haven't recorded another video. I'm gonna do that probably as this video is getting uploaded. I will probably be recording episode 2, but yeah, I just don't know what's gonna happen. I hope there's a lot of chaos. But yes, Max Verstappen is the winner. Oscar Piastri took the fastest lap with 120.2, but that doesn't give you anything anymore, which is quite sad, honestly. I like that, but the FIA didn't. So let's take a look. Our teammate got up from P22 to P18 with 2 DNFs of Antonelli and Behrman. But that is it for today. If you enjoyed, then please like and subscribe. Next time will be with live commentary instead of post commentary. If you want to see more videos, want to check out the channel. And other than that, enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.